So, welcome to Make Your Own Photo Snow Globe. These are all the things that are in this bag. We don't need that anymore. We have a snow globe. We have our little Olaf. This is our molding clay. This is the little strip that goes on the design in the front at the end. Your 2 vials of glitter, your little clip, and a piece of laminate. Okay, so first, you'll see on the box are directions, and then we go to the directions that are in the sheet, starting at 5. So we'll walk you through this very quickly. The first thing you need to do is gather your picture. That is not included in the kit. If you'd like to make it as just an Olaf frozen snow globe, then you don't need the picture. But we're gonna show you the picture because that's more complicated. You get your picture. I use 2. So this is our laminating sheet. So we're going to start with that. We're gonna open up our snow globe. There is another piece in here. This is the little disc. We're gonna take that out. Now we're gonna take the laminate, and it should fit just snugly in the globe. Okay, we're gonna put it in the globe, and right now it's touching the top of the globe. We don't really want it to do that. You want it to come down just a little bit. As you see, the white laminate is a little bit too long. So before we even start with our picture, you want to snip just a little piece off so that when you put it up into the globe without touching the top of the globe, it ends around the second line here. All right, so we would want to snip off about this much of the paper, okay? All right, so now we take this piece. This is the sticky part. You're going to unwrap half, take this piece off, and you're going to line up your picture in the little square, okay? So you want your picture to be in this square area here. Try to leave a little bit of space around the picture so that when you close it, it's going to be nice and sealed, okay? So you're going to have your first picture face down, because we're going to, remember, this is the front part down here. So you're going to put the picture face down. The second picture will go on top of the first picture, face up. And then you're going to slowly peel the rest of this down, and then you're going to close it and press all the edges around the 2 pictures. At this point, the white will not be there. That will be your picture, okay? After you finish that, you need to take a couple of pieces of tape, which are not included, and you want to tape all around the sides, even the top. Even though the top is already sealed, I would seal all the way around. And you want to just put the tape here and flip it over so that it makes a tight fit, okay? At that point, your picture is done. You'll put that to the side. This is your modeling glue, your modeling clay, I should say. Open it up. You're only going to need about 2 lines. You want to take it out. You want to squish it together, make it nice and pliable and soft. At this point, you're going to take your clip. Now, if you're only doing the Olaf, you can just put the Olaf in, and it's not a big deal. It will just, you just slide it in here, and your Olaf is in. Done. But for the picture, as you can see, the picture doesn't really fit snugly. So you're going to take this modeling clay, you're going to put a little bit on the bottom, you're going to mold it into and around the bottom of the picture so that this will hold, the modeling clay will hold the picture nice and snugly into this little piece, okay? When you have all that done, you're going to peel off the little backing strip. And you're going to take your little disc, and you're going to put it, honestly, I think you're better off to make sure it's in the middle, to put the disc back into the cover so that you can kind of judge where the middle is. And you want to put it in the middle and slide it down and press it down. So at this point, we'll pretend that this is the picture, just so that you can get the visual. The adhesive is off. You're going to push all the way down until it sticks. And this will be how your picture will look, sitting up there. At this point, you either need someone to help you, or you need to do this in stages. There is a lot of glitter included in this packet. You do not need half that much. I only used about a thumbnail's worth of glitter from the top. So what you want to do is you want to very, very carefully, don't knock over. You do not want to knock these over, and you have to be very, very careful opening them. I suggest if you do have somebody that can help you, this is a perfect time to have that. You're going to take your globe, sprinkle a little bit in, put it down very gently, sprinkle a little bit in, put it down very gently. You can put the globe to the side. It's not going to fall out as long as, it doesn't tip totally over. Or, like I said, if you have somebody else that can help you, try to do that, because you really want to try to cover these as soon as possible, or put them to the side so that if you feel you do need a little bit more glitter, they'll still be open and you can drop a little bit more in there. At this point, you're going to take this and you're going to bring it to the sink, or if you want to have a little pitcher of water or a glass of water here, you can do that. And you're going to fill the snow globe all the way up to at least this first line. Okay, you don't want to really fill it totally all the way up to the top, but you want to get it, a good distance, at least to the second ridge. Okay, at this point, this will be glued down. Of course, you can't do it this way because we're going to have water in here, but this isn't glued, so we're going to just pretend that it's glued. You're going to pick up your lid. You're going to slide your picture in, and remember, it will be snug, so you're going to have to kind of wiggle it in a little bit, but it will be on the base of the cap. Close your cap nice and tight, and you're going to turn it over. At this point, there's a ridge along your globe. You can see, if you really look, there'll be a little ridge, like a seam. You want to try to get it so that your picture lines up with that, but it may be a little hard because you don't know exactly where it's going to line up once you put the cap on. But after you put the cap on, you want the front of your picture, wherever that may be. Olaf is the front of our picture. You want to make sure that is in the front of where you're going to put the Snow It All label. Make sure everything is dry here. Again, this is just an adhesive panel. You're going to rip it off. Line up the Snow It All with your front of your picture. You're going to roll it around, and it will stick by itself. Okay? Now, you do have a lot of excess modeling clay. If you feel you need to put a little bit more around the picture and the little clip, do so. If you feel you want to use more glitter, do so. But this is how it should look when it's finished. This is my little grandson, and I have two pictures. As you can see, this picture came out much better than this picture. This is a little bit too light, and you do want to try to make it all face, because it's, if you put a big body in there, you're going to see very little of the face. And when you shake it up, again, I did not use very much glitter because I thought it was too much, but you can do however much you like, and you should have a little bit, just a little bit of bubble space at the top. Okay, I suggest not putting your Snow It All on until you are totally satisfied with how this looks, because if you do need to add a little bit more water, you can open it, holding it, add a couple of drops more, close it, turn it back over, and see, how you like it. I did not want to fill it totally all the way up. Wanted to give it a little bit of space. And you can see that my picture fits very snugly into the globe. It's almost bending a little bit. So if you need to trim that as well, you can do that. But like I said, you do really want to make sure you tape all around it to make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, there you go. Thank you for joining us for Make Your Own Picture Snow Globe, and we hope you enjoy it. Happy holidays.